Okay, you guys, hold on. I gotta try to connect my other account here.
5 minutes sacral chakra healing.
I hope everyone's having a good day. Okay. All right, so I want to call in Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel to protect us as I open up a channel. Archangel Michael, put a protective shield around my watchers so that they are divinely protected from all negative energy and evil eye, okay? So I am going to just tap in and see what's going on with the collective energy here. I hope everyone is having a good day. Holy Spirit, angels of the highest white light. What is the message? Also, if you would like to donate to my channel, if you're on YouTube, my Cash App tag is in the bio. If you're on TikTok, 888-ME, okay? All right, what is the joy energy, Holy Spirit? Okay, so someone feels like they're being set up, is what I'm getting. Someone may feel like they are being set up or targeted here. You're definitely divinely protected, but you also feel like there are other opposing forces that are watching you as well. Yeah. I don't know. This could be work. This could be in the community. This could be in any area. But I just get that whoever you are, you're feeling like you're being watched or observed. You may also feel like there's a lot of pressure um, closing in on you. You may be under a lot of pressure at this time. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, angels of the highest by light. What is this message? Why does somebody feel like people are watching them, observing them, or just under, like I said, somebody's under a lot of pressure and they may be trying to figure out a way to get out of something. But I don't know where this pressure is. Where's this pressure coming from, Holy Spirit, angels of the highest by light? Whoever you are, you're naturally intuitive. Where's the pressure coming from? What's going on here? Okay. Someone may have had a reckless encounter with someone, and they may have a lot of on their mind because of that. Um, I don't know why they would feel like a lot of people are watching them. Maybe a lot of people know about this encounter. Maybe a lot of people know that this encounter happened here. Somebody had a reckless encounter. I'm hearing one night stand, but I'll have to get clarification here. But whatever it is, somebody's under a lot of pressure here. Let's see what else we have. Holy Spirit, angels of the highest white light. Promiscuous. What is this promiscuous, reckless encounter here? Oh. Yeah, I can't take all of that. It's too much. Okay. Someone may have been. Oh. Yeah, what I'm getting is you're naturally intuitive, but someone thinks you are spiritually naive, or you may feel like you were being spiritually naive when you had this reckless encounter, or someone else may have had a reckless encounter and thought you were reckless. May have had a reckless encounter and thought you were spiritually naive and wouldn't catch on that they had a reckless encounter. You are naturally intuitive here. What else do we have? Yeah. Maybe this person under a lot of pressure. Okay. Maybe you're under a lot of pressure trying to figure out what to do about this situation. What I'm getting is someone around you, um, in your energy, maybe a spouse, um, had a reckless encounter and thought that you were too spiritually naive to catch on to the fact that they had this reckless encounter here, and they're under a lot of pressure here. They may even feel like a lot of people know about this. That's why they feel like a lot of people are watching them. Okay, what else do we have? Holy Spirit, angels of the highest. Okay, this may be maybe you had a reckless encounter with a boss, or somebody in your energy had a reckless encounter with their boss. There we go. It's always, I'm gonna tell you now, it's always some stuff going on at work. I always pick up on it. Somebody had a reckless encounter at work, okay? If it's not you, it may be your spouse or someone you know. Whoever it is, though, they're in your energy, okay? And they are under a lot of pressure about this reckless encounter. Whoever it is feels like they moved very naively. They were very spiritually naive when it came to this reckless encounter, okay? Because they know that you're spiritually know that you're naturally intuitive, and that you are going to catch on to what this person has done, okay? All right. There may have been we have Archangel Gabriel here, so like I said, I automatically seen that you're divinely protected, but somebody had a reckless encounter here, and it has something to do with a boss. Okay, maybe you're receiving, because you're naturally intuitive, you may be receiving divine messages about this in dreams. You may have even had a dream. Someone may be feeling delusional, or thinks that you're delusional, or trying to play and act like you're delusional, because you've had dreams about somebody having a reckless encounter with somebody at their job. That's what it is. I just put that together real quick here. Yeah, they're trying to downplay your intuition. Okay, they're intimidated by your ability to naturally tap into your intuition, and try to downplay your intuition and make you feel like you're delusional. You're not delusional. Okay, you're actually very smart. You are very, very gifted. Okay, and someone feels very threatened by your gifts. But yeah, they had a reckless, promiscuous encounter with somebody. Holy Spirit, I didn't even get to. Yeah, so what do I need to know about this? Who is this person that had a reckless encounter? Holy Spirit, angels of the highest twilight. I seen angel number 555. Okay, yeah, this person feels like there's a lot of eyes on them, because there's some gossip already surrounding something that's going on here. Okay. Yeah, whoever you are very talented, naturally very talented. But yeah, they feel like there's a lot of gossip already going around here about this reckless encounter. Yeah, but the fact that they're trying to downplay your spiritual gifts and act like you don't know what they did is kind of messed up. Yeah, they think you're slow. But what I'm getting is this person is slow here, okay? I think that's why they feel like whoever it was who had this reckless encounter, whoever they had the reckless encounter with, deals with entities. I'm getting there's some type of energy transfer going on here. You are being urged to do a parasite cleanse here. Yeah, I'm getting whoever they had this encounter with planned to have this encounter, because I'm getting some type of energy transference here. That's exactly what I'm picking up on. As soon as I seen that deal with entities, somebody realized that they were being real reckless because they feel the loss of energy. They feel like something was taken from them. Somebody stole somebody's energy here. Yeah. Somebody, yeah, you're being asked to do an energy cleanse. Like I said, you're very naturally intuitive. You're actually psychic, okay? And if you don't know it, you're gonna be, the more you heal, you'll realize how psychic you really are. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit? Someone may be even being intimidated by, or yeah, whoever had a reckless encounter with a boss, okay? This boss or somebody is probably using intimidation tactics. And oh my God, like I said, somebody has deals with entities. Whoever had this reckless encounter with the boss, right? Okay, after they had the reckless encounter, they felt a loss of energy, and that's when they realized that they made a big mistake, because whoever it is that they slept with has deals with different entities, like I said, and they do a lot of graveyard rituals and blood magic here. And moon, they use different moon rituals here. So we have a witch or a warlock who is trying to steal energy from somebody at work. And they had this reckless encounter, and and there's a virus involved here. So someone may have been exposed, and that's another reason why someone feels under so much pressure. They may have had this reckless encounter without protection here, and they may feel like they may have accidentally made themselves susceptible to a sexually transmitted disease here, or some type of virus, okay? But like I said, what I really picked up on is they were trying to downplay your intuition. You picked up that someone was sleeping with somebody either at work, or somebody who has the title of a boss. It don't have to be their boss or even your boss, but somebody who is a boss at some type of company, okay? Somebody slept with them and you were dreaming about it. And this person tried to downplay your intimidation, your intuition, okay? The person they slept with is trying to intimidate them here. Holy Spirit, angels of the highest white light. Holy Spirit, angels of the highest white light. Yeah, here we go. I'm just picking up on a lot. Somebody's under a lot of pressure. Somebody's really scared. Yeah, this encounter was unprotected here, and somebody's scared. We're dealing with I have a narcissist twice. So whoever they slept with was a narcissist here. Probably one of the sexually deviant narcissists, because there's different levels to their narcissism here. Whoever it is, they're very dark. Like I said, they work with a lot of witchcraft and stuff. This person that did this, they feel like they were tricked here, because they were very hypersexual, yep, and there was some sex magic. Like I said, after they had sex with whoever they had sex with, they felt drained. That's because energy was stolen from them, because whoever they slept with was engaging in sex magic, using their energy for sex magic, and this person felt it like immediately after they got done with the act here. And the person who did it also feels very shamed, but they also feel trapped. Like I said, I feel like with this intimidation and trapped here, somebody may be feeling like they're being, I have intimidated twice. They may be being blackmailed here. Somebody's in a relationship and snuck out here, stepped out on the side, and acted very recklessly with somebody who has a virus here. Okay? That's why. Yep. And you keep having dreams. Like I said, whoever you are very, very naturally intuitive. You've been dreaming about somebody sleeping with somebody, and it is the truth. You were right. If you're dreaming about spiders, somebody is also trying to probably work witchcraft on you as well here. But you are very psychic. Like if you're dreaming about your spouse or somebody sleeping with somebody, they did. And that's just period. Okay? Do not second guess your intuition. Never, ever. I don't care. And this person, like I said, they're trying to downplay you and act like you're delusional, but you're not. They had sex with somebody, and the reason you're dreaming about it is because the person they had sex with had a virus. So make sure you are protecting yourself, and that's just period. Yep, now I have positive here. Whoever it is, make sure if you're dreaming about your spouse cheating on you, okay, with somebody at work or somebody who's a boss or something like that, they did, and that person had a virus, and you need to protect yourself, okay? I don't care if they try to downplay you or call you crazy because all of a sudden you want to use the condoms. Get you some prep. Do what you need to do, because it's too much going on out here, and that's just period, okay? You want to do an energy cleanse here, because you have very healing energy, okay? Yeah, they stole, like I said, with this sex magic, they stole something, but it was a spiritual theft here. They stole something spiritually from somebody. They stole honestly, if someone intentionally gave somebody a virus through a sex magic ritual, they intentionally stole their life, their light. They literally are a spiritual thief here. And a liar. Somebody's a liar. But what I'm getting is, either you ran away or you're actually contemplating running away. Because what I'm getting to, like I said, because you're naturally intuitive and I have psychic, I feel like whoever you are, because you've had these dreams, you're actually leaning more into believing your dreams, right? And you're actually thinking about leaving this person. You're contemplating, you're really going back and forth, and then that may be why you're under a lot of pressure here. You might be under a lot of pressure to not, because you don't know if, because the dreams seem too realistic here. That's what's standing out to me is dream. You had a dream, or you've been having dreams. hmm and that's why this person didn't think that you would pick up on it. They think you're spiritually naive, and they probably don't think that you're going to pay attention to your dreams. They think that they can what is the word? What is the word? Get you to not to believe them over your dreams here. But what I'm getting is you are very wise. Yep, there's a breakup coming. If you haven't broke up, you will break up soon. Because like I said, whoever this person decided to be reckless with, sexually reckless with, the person did sex magic on them, but they have a virus. Excuse me. They have a virus here. Okay. So just make sure, we have, like I said, you're divinely protected, so you don't have to worry about anything. You hear me? I have divine protection out here, so you are divinely protected. But also ensure that if you haven't been using protection, you whip out the protection. We're not even about to play these games with these people out here, okay? Because we're not. Because you're a seer. Like I said, pay attention to your dreams. Trust your dreams. Your dreams are not lying to you. That's the thing. And a lot of things is, as women, we are naturally intuitive, and people always try to downplay our intuition. And no, we're not doing that. It's too much going on out here. And that's how the divine speaks to you, through your dreams. And intuitive. Like I said, they were reckless. They were very reckless and had unprotected sex here. Yep, that's what I even feel like something squeezing my breath. Like somebody's under so much pressure that they feel like there's a rubber band on their brain here. Like I said, I have angel number 555, Holy Spirit, Archangel. Yeah, somebody don't want me to talk about it at all, and it went away. Yeah, this person's playing mind games with you. Okay, person's playing mind games here. Yeah, Holy Spirit, angels of the highest, by the light. What is the matter? Yep, they were being so very lustful. Very, very lustful and acted recklessly. So this has to be your spouse here. Let me see what other messages I want to pick up. What else do we want to pick up here? They always try to make it seem like your dream or your intuition is irrelevant. It's not. It's very valid. In this case, it's so valid that you need to take the necessary precautions to protect yourself here, because this person slept with someone with the virus. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm getting that you are going to surrender. You're going to end up leaving this person here. You're going to end up leaving. You may even, yeah, because what it is someone is trying to play on your insecurities here. They're trying to play on your insecurities here. Yeah. But it's a time for you to go within and do the inner reflection that's needed here so you can heal from these insecurities. It's time for it's time for you to free yourself here. Because this person is reckless. If they don't love themselves, they're not going to love you correctly. Yep. It's time for you to go in and do the inner work so that you can have this inner growth, so that you can feel whole within here. Okay? And like I said, don't let nobody downplay you or play on your you may be called to travel here soon. Yep, it's about time for somebody to just step on out and be independent and single, okay? And it just is what it is, because if you're independent and single, you ain't got to worry about nobody stepping out and sleeping with people that got viruses and bringing it back to you. So, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, because this person was just out having fun, right? I'm getting they were just being reckless came out twice. They were being reckless. It's time for you to, yeah, you're at a crossroads, but I'm telling you, it's time, you're at a crossroads, you're trying to figure out which way to go. It's time to leave and be single, okay? Because there's a fated meeting for your real divine counterpart here. There's somebody you're supposed to meet that's really for you, that's not going to step out on you, who's not spiritually naive, okay, and not about to be reckless and partaking in reckless, lustful encounters, promiscuous encounters with people that's doing sex magic on them and taking their life and life force energy and giving them viruses and stuff, okay? Because this person, yeah, they're keeping secrets, they're lying. I have divine masculine upside down, even though I'm not taking any reversals, but I'm getting this is a narcissistic karmic masculine. But you are a divine femme. My divine femme was upright and the masculine was upside down. So we have a karmic masculine and a divine feminine here, right? Yeah. And this is a relationship dynamic, of course. Yeah. But this person, they may try to act like they're not your enemy. And they may not intentionally be. On a spiritual level, they are. Yeah. On a spiritual level, this person is an enemy, okay? Like I said, there's a fated meeting. You are supposed to meet your divine counterpart here. This person, when you leave him, your ex, or this guy you're getting ready to leave, he's getting ready to be your ex. You're getting ready to leave him. They're going to be in antagonizing pain, but they'll be all right because they're going to have to deal with, because this person wanted to be a player here. Yeah. Wanted to be a player and was acting reckless and sleeping with people. This person, like I said, I've seen hypersexual and lustful. This person has unhealthy attachments and a sex addiction is what came to me here. This person is also very toxic. Like I said, this person is going to try to sleep with you because they're going to want to bond with you or connect the soul tie here. Hello, everyone. Do not sleep with this person. Like I said, if you do, you better use protection. Get you some PrEP. Okay? Somebody's out here with a virus. Okay? You need to be focused on your money right now. That's what we're getting here. Focus on the money. Okay? Yeah. Whatever you may be inspired by music or whatever, but find your inspiration and move on. Okay? Find your inspiration and move on from this person. Yeah, because this person cheated. The trust has been broken. It's over. It's a wrap. But whoever they cheated on you with had a virus, okay? You are divinely protected from this virus. I'm just letting you know because I have 444 and divine protection come out. You are divinely protected. You don't have to worry about it. But what you need to do is move away from this person, okay? Okay? This person may even try to come in proposing to you because they don't want you to leave them. Okay? This person's going to pull out everything because they don't want you to leave them. Because like I said, whoever it is, they are like, I just picture somebody holding their head like, oh shoot. Because they literally, after they had sex with this person, they felt like something was taken from them. And that's because it was sex magic that this person was tricked into doing sex magic, right? And it took something from them and it gave them a virus. So they immediately felt doom after sleeping with this person. Yeah. But you have a soulmate coming in. That's why you have a fated meeting. You have a soulmate coming in. And that's who you need to be getting rid of this ex for, okay? Because you have a real soulmate coming in. This person that's about to be your ex. I'm saying ex because I'm really going to speak that into existence. If this person is cheating on you with people with viruses, he don't need to be your current partner. That's for daggone sure. But they're worried. Like I said, I pictured somebody holding their head. They're holding their face, but they are literally like, oh my God. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, they're sorry. I'm sorry. This is his spiritual message to you. They're sorry, but it doesn't even matter because you got to ask yourself, do you want to put up with a virus for the rest of your life? Because that's what this person has now. Yeah, there's a change. There's a change coming for this person that decided to be reckless and have reckless. Yep, I have change and storm. They're going to come to the realization, unfortunately, that they partook in some sex magic, whether they wanted to or knew about it or not. They did. But there was a virus exchanged here. I had virus and then I had positive. Okay? So you can put those pieces together how you want to. But I can only take that one way, okay? Especially in 2025. If it's a positive virus, it's the HIV. And that's just that, okay? So, yeah. There's going to be a change coming for this person. A positive change for you, a negative change for them. There's a storm coming for them here. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, it's a wrap. Okay. Listen, they made their bed, so they're going to have to lay in it here. When they chose to step out on you and be reckless and have reckless, unprotected encounters, this is what they chose. Okay? And it's just period. That's what they chose. Yeah, look. Well, I'm just somebody they just felt like there was a magnetic attraction. No, someone was doing sex magic. They probably even met this person on social media, and they're stalking your social media here. They might even try to come out and be honest and let you know that they really did cheat. But it doesn't even matter. Like I said, you have to decide on. I'm telling you, no. Yeah, happiness in reverse. This person is not happy. They're hoping you don't read between the lines here. Yep, hook up, one night stand. I can't make this up. This person had a one night stand that is going to cost them. Listen, where is it at? We got one night stand and a grave. Do with that what you will. Okay? So let's get some angel messages out here. Just honestly, if you've been having dreams about it, this is your confirmation, okay? Listen to your dreams, pay attention to your intuition. You are not tripping. This person gonna try to make you think you're crazy and your dreams is just a dream. No, your dreams are very real. All right, Holy Spirit, angels of the highest white light. What is the message for the collective? Solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful. Take charge of your life in positive ways. Take charge and lead this person here. Listen to your intuition. I cannot make this up, you guys. Listen. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Listen and leave this person here. Okay? Clear yourself. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns, okay? You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. Like I said, you're naturally intuitive. We have a whole psychic out here who is not fully aware or awakened to their psychic abilities, okay? And this is why you're being instructed to listen to your dreams and pay attention to your intuition. That is your psychic spiritual gift, your intuition here. So pay attention to that to protect yourself, because this person is on their way there at some point. I mean, we all are, but they're on their way there because they wanted to have a one night stand. Okay, let's get an angel message out here. Crystal, sorry, Holy Spirit, angels of the highest white light. What's the crystal? I have hematite. I love hematite, just so you know. Very grounding crystal, okay? Now, when the ancestors and angels recommend a crystal, it's because these crystals provide healing energies that will help you ground yourself and balance yourself during this process or during whatever the situation is here, okay? But if you find your mind in overdrive and you feel physically hyperactive, have you been sleeping well? It's important to be more grounded. Imagine roots growing through the soles of your feet into the earth. Allow disquieting thoughts and excess energy to drain away. Angel of inner peace and grounding. I am calm and peaceful. All is well. My life is good. My roots absorb goodness from the all-giving earth, which fills me up and brings me serenity. I am love, and all that surrounds me and all that is attracted to me is love. Ashe. And then I want to get an angel number here. And then we're going to head on out. Yeah. This person is betting on you not paying attention to your dreams and you're listening to your intuition, okay? They're betting on that. So make sure you prove them wrong. Let them lose that bet, okay? because you know, and it's, if you haven't been used to paying attention to your intuition, it can feel like you're overreacting. No, you're not. Man, your intuition was not given to you for nothing. Your gut feelings, intuition, dreams, any type of synchronicities. You listen. I listen to them. I don't care what people think. People can think I'm the craziest person in the world. I do not care. If something tells me to leave somebody alone, quit talking to them, I don't need no proof. All I need is my gut, yeah, my intuition, and that's it. And that's how you have to be. Because the more you listen to your intuition, which is God, that's how God speaks to you. The more you listen to it, the more He'll speak to your intuition. But it's just like a muscle. If you don't use it, if you don't strengthen it, it will deteriorate. It's just like anything. Anything that you do not strengthen or listen to, it's going to go away. And that's how your intuition works. So if you don't listen to your intuition, when the Most High is trying to tell you to save you from ending up here, okay? When you don't listen to it, then the nudges stop coming. Because it's like, hey, why am I going? You know, you're not listening, so I'm not gonna. No, if you want to strengthen your psychic spiritual gifts, all you have to do is listen to your intuition on sight. Don't ever second guess your intuition, and they'll keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. But the more you ignore them, they keep falling back, falling back. Eventually, you cover them up, and then you got to go through a process to get them to come back up again, and it's just too much. So just listen, okay? You are not tripping. You are a whole psychic. Okay? You're a psychic. You might not know it, but you're a psychic. So, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's get an angel number so we can get out. 1122. It says, first, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts, then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. So set positive intentions. It says spiritual development. Work on spiritually developing your intuition. Okay? Christina, if you're feeling like that, do a spiritual cleansing bath with salt. Okay? Kosher salt or sea salt, and do the rough salt, Himalayan salt. Okay, yeah, and allow yourself to air dry and everything. Yeah, but yeah, focus on your spiritual growth and development here. Focus on strengthening your intuition. Okay. All right, that's all I have with you guys, for you guys. Yep, you did right, Christina. And then baking soda and a little bit of vinegar that'll cleanse your energy here. Look up spiritual baths to cleanse your energy, you guys. Look up a spiritual bath so you can cleanse your energy. Okay? All right, that's all I have for today. Oh, you're welcome. All right, thank you so much for tuning in.